Hey YouTube, coming at you with a game from I think it's just a subscriber, but he donated to my live stream, indicating that he submitted this team, and it is Annihilape, DUNSPARCE, toxapex. I was kind of laughing because his name here is Robert California. When it showed up on screen, it said Derek, and the tag handle and the name submitted in the response is Zang Yax. So, hello, whatever your name is. Hey Dan, started my account in September and started playing GBL last Halloween event. So this is my second season. Okay, early here. Annihilape has always been my favorite Pokemon, and I finally got a decent shadow during the season team rock event. This seems to be a pretty good team, but if you have any other suggestions, I'd love to get your advice. I lead with Annihilape. I got most of my matchups down if I can win in the I've got most of the matchups down if I can win in the 0, 1, or 2 shield. DUNSPARCE is generally safe, even when I see a fairy lead and try to win switch in the situation. I just got a rank 3 DUNSPARCE and I'm testing it now to see he can take and lose switch with a couple of times. Hopefully we'll get better as I play more matches. Went 4-1 and 2-4 in these two sets. Later they did submit new battles, but I'm just showcasing the first battles here. They did hit veteran, so 22.99 to veteran. With this, I'm not a counter yet, but I have a general idea of when to switch out for catches based on my limited experience in the past 2 seasons. Okay, so generally a newer battler. Yeah, playing Pokemon Go recently. It's actually crazy to me that people are still like 8-9 years later picking up the game for like the first time in like in the last year, which is, I mean, good on Niantic, I guess, for getting the newbies. But the team itself, it's balanced. You got your weak to fairy in the front. In the back, toxapex will deal with that. Not counter users. Ground users will be a little tricky. I guess that's where the ice punch comes in, because DUNSPARCE rollout is resisted and toxapex is just going to get killed by ground in general. So maybe that's why they're running ice punch instead of close combat. Not a bad idea. Oh, the actual PV Poke does recommend ice punch and rage fist as the move set for Shadow Annihilape. So there's that as well. Okay, terrible lead. So probably going to get out into DUNSPARCE. And again, this is one where, oh crap, I was going to say, if you can try and flip switch, do it. You're not going to be able to flip switch here. Rollout's resisted. Gastrodon's got some tank. These Drubbons, you're going to need like 3. And these Mud Slaps are adding up. So not much you can do here. Earth Power lands too. So getting off the drill run. This will, again, chip, but they can just Mud Slap down. Yeah, this is tough. So you have to come in Annihilape. Don't shield up anything. You just got to let it go and try and 2-shield toxapex, but this is looking real rough right now. Earth Power lands. Got to go toxapex. Instant swap here. Do not go down here. Yeah, that should be instant drift them. Okay, top left. You got hard countered. Nothing you can do. Sludge Wave is resisted. No. Sludge Wave. Okay. Hey, I can actually comment on something. This is resisted. Ghost resists poison. So Brine is the correct move there. But otherwise you are hard counter, so there's nothing to do. Yeah, again, I think you should go DUNSPARCE just to try and flip switch. And again, met with the Diggersby. So you right now are just getting very RPS. Maybe this is the second set. Yeah. So this may be the second set where you said you went 2-4 in the second set, but that's not even a thing. So it's either 1-4 or 2-3. But right now you're just getting pretty hard counter. There's not much you can do here. You've made, except for throwing the sludge at a ghost. Otherwise, you've made the right plays. Yeah, I don't mind taking this to the ones. I actually do like this, even though it's probably just a fire punch. I always say if you're going to lose switch, try to lose it. They gave up switch. They just caught on a zoom roll. What a dummy. Instant, yeah. What a dummy. So I always say if you're going to lose switch and you can't, like, first fight for switch there, because this is just a solid answer here. If you can't win switch, I always say take it to the 1 shield if you can. And the reason that is because a lot of Pokemon have a better opportunity to chip you in the 2 shield than they do the 1. So if you're going to lose the switch and then you get the Annihilape back on the zoom roll, having toxapex in the 1s in the back here is better than the 2s. Yeah, but now they're switch locks. So I might as well just come in here. You got better answers anyways, right? So coming in here, they do make a catch, but yeah, it's a resisted Rage Fist at that. So not a bad catch, but boosted attack. This is just full counter down and shield. Yeah. Why? I don't know why they gave up switch there. That's crazy. Okay, Talonflame. Again, you have better answers here. You're kind of lucky they're staying in. Oh, and Clodsire tried to catch the rock slide, but instead he's going to be hit with some drill runs here. And being ahead on energy really is helpful here. So getting to the second one. They let it go. You can live an Earthquake and every move. So you could let this go and just get another drill. It is a Sludge Bomb. Now the pacing is a weird time, because you'll get to this move, but Sludge Bomb is pretty quick to get to. So they decide to shield that. You do get a rollout through, so going to commit one shield to try to grab the second shield or take them out here. Wanting to flip switch to get toxapex on the Talonflame makes sense. And they commit 2 shields. Now, so you're going to fight for switch hard here. I don't mind this. Especially if you think there's like another ground in the back here. Oh, don't fight and then just give up. And then not get a move off. Don't like this. It is just a flame charge. So this will land. I don't know if it takes out from here, but you'll put it low. And that may take, yeah, I was supposed to say, the counter's going to take them out before the Incinerate registers. And they have a Barrel in the back. So resisted Rage Fist, that's fine. But you just come in and I'd say Poison Jab down. Oh, yeah, or you have a move too. Actually, that's pretty smart. You have a move banked here. I forgot about that. This will land. Instant swap for sniping. They've legged out. Whenever you get that sort of like pause on your charge move, it means your opponent has legged out. Or you're legging out. One of the two. But it looks like your opponent just legged out there. Maybe this is a 4-1 because you won 2 there. So in this matchup, I think you just overcommit the shields here. You're going to get outpaced, but if you Rage Fist boost here, you will be able to just take it in the 2, like the 2v1. So they're going to shield. And then I think you just shield and commit to the farm down and come out with energy. Yeah, that's what I would do. You are low, but hopefully it's a... Yeah, okay. Talonflame. This is okay. You could have got 1 counter through and then the Rage Fist just to add a little counter damage to them, but otherwise it's fine because you got your rollout user on this. Oh, no. So I would have thrown a drill run first. I would have thrown a drill run and honestly probably stayed in there. Drill run to chip because they don't know what you have in the back yet. And then maybe stay in or maybe try and catch a move and then DUNSPARCE is your win con. Because now you're going to go down here. You didn't chip enough here, so you're going to need at least 2 drill runs. And then the Talonflame is going to have a shield and energy. So if they can chip you now with like any move, honestly, you're in pretty much Brave Bird range here. So Sludge Bomb does chip you to 50%. Going to overfarm a bunch here, but they do have a shield. And I'm pretty sure they're close to energy. Like, yeah, close to a move here. If not already at a move. So this should grab the shield, but I think it's too little too late. Yeah, they'll have a move and should Brave Bird you out here. Marowak, okay, finally. The first lead, it's not even a good lead, but it's just like the best you can get here. Getting to the Rage Fist at the same time as they are getting to their first Bone Club. So winning CMP here, I would shield and just farm. You've got the thing with DUNSPARCE and toxapex in the back, they're bulky and you have a Shadow Annihilape. You basically overcommit shields on the front end here. And it is a toxapex. Yeah, honestly, poison's resisted, so I would just stay in and start chipping a ton with these Rage Fists here. they're going to have to throw or else you're going to get to another move here. So that's fine. They'll have a ton of energy, which you might want to eat it on your toxapex. And they do shield. That's huge. So I would eat it on your toxapex. I wouldn't want to take a sludge wave on the neutral here. I mean, the only question is like what's in the back. Personally, I would not have come in here to, because if they throw a sludge wave, you're basically in the red. However, if you're reading ground lead, maybe there's something in the back. Nope, it's a Bastion. So double weak to water. So, okay. You can't, I guess you can't team read this, but I think you still misplayed this because I think, and they're sort of misplaying this too by taking so much double super effective drill run damage. You can live a move here, but it's not like they're done. Theirs is any. So they screwed up. Okay, you both screwed up. One, I think you come in toxapex to just absorb all that energy. Two, as a steel rock double weak to ground, there is no way that this Bastion should be taking those drill runs. And you should not be throwing Brine here. You should be throwing Sludge Wave. Brine's just so garbage. Both moves are resisted, but now you have to throw a second move. Maybe get the Poison Jab down, but you should have thrown the Sludge Wave here. I guess you get to another. Yeah, you would have taken it anyways, I think, with the Poison Jabs. Okay. Mirror match. So 7 attack is pretty good. Hopefully that's good enough to win CMP. Can't tell whether you didn't win CMP there or that was just like a weird visual glitch or you were half a turn delayed. We'll find out. Okay, so you lost CMP. So what do you do here is the question. Try and catch or just lose CMP anyways. Trying to catch it. Oh, that's a risky catch. I don't know about that catch. Don't get me wrong. It was a crap situation to be in, and you got to burn your timer out a bit. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Stop. Stop. Okay. Okay. Couple things. One, if you're going to catch, catching on a Pokemon that could take super effective from counters and close combat and rollout is resisted is not the catch you're going to make here. It's on Toxapex. So if you're going to try and make that catch, you're catching on Toxapex, not on DUNSPARCE. Number one. Number two, so after you just got blasted there, because you came in and got blasted so fast, you're locked for like the next 45 seconds. So you need to burn the next 10 seconds of your switch timer. So you just wait to come back in. I agree coming back in Annihilape is fine, but you got to wait before you come in with here. Because now you came in too fast and now you threw and now you're just top left. Yeah. You messed that up real hard. Okay, DUNSPARCE, instant swap. Oh, well, okay. I would have said DUNSPARCE, instant swap. You do have Ice Punch, but I think you're just going to paste here. Jesus. You know, there's not a lot you can do here. I was going to title this DUNSPARCE. I'm annoyed with how strong DUNSPARCE is, but he is just getting absolutely freaking killed here. I still may, because it's more clickable than a Shadow Annihilape and a Toxapex, but I don't know about this move either. I don't know why you shield this. I think you just take the shield advantage, especially with the Shadow Annihilape. You're not going to win switch anyways. So yeah, definitely not fighting. If you're not going to... So here's a lesson for you. If you're not going to win switch, which it would be very, very tough to win switch here, try to grab a shield advantage. And you did. You had a shield advantage. They shielded their Poliwrath early. Which allowed you to take a shield advantage. But then you just gave it up for no reason. And now we're in a spot where, because you lost that shield advantage, you lost switch anyways, which you were going to lose switch. Having lost shield advantage just kills you even more here. Are they running Energy Ball Acrobatics? Because I don't know why they're not throwing moves here. I'm guessing Energy Ball Acrobatics. So there's the Energy Ball. Take you out. Lantern in here. You do have a Sludge Wave. It is a Spark Lantern, like a good old 2022 team here. What's happening with them? Poliwrath and Lantern. Thunderbolt lands, does not take you out. Can you get to move? Yes. Getting to the Sludge Wave. This will take out. I don't think you could take them out before. Oh, they do. Poison on the Fairy Wind resisted. Huge win, despite you not playing the mid game right. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to draw it to ground, you might as well draw it out on the DUNSPARCE as opposed to the toxapex. And you had to. Man, you've had a lot of bad leads. You've had a lot of bad leads leading into just like getting straight up killed in the mid game here. But landing 2 drill runs, you can live 1 Bone Club. They may have 2 already, actually. So there's 1. Here comes the second one. They're going to go on CMP. Again, do you take this to the 1s or you just let it go? Going to take it down to the 1s. Can we get to a move here? We can. Losing CMP, that's fine. You let this go. No. You may even get 1 HP killed here. Okay, you're lucky you didn't get 1 HP killed. I don't like fighting to the 0s. Oh, flipping switch. Don't swap. You don't have a choice. What was on the lead? What are we doing here? Wasn't on something on the lead that was going to kill you? Yeah. Ariados. Yeah, you've got to come. If you're going to fight for switch and again, I wouldn't have done this move, but if you're going to fight for switch, at least align properly. Yes, Annihilate is going to take super effective from flying, but counters neutral and Ice Punch is super effective. You could have chipped there and then tried to sweep a toxapex after, but being down a shield, aligning here where you may take this matchup, but they're going to chip you and then just sweep you with unless you get very, very lucky that they're running like straight poison and bug moves, because then everything's resisted. But if this thing's running at least Trailblaze, it should outpace you here. The Ariados should outpace you here. But let's see what happens. They're getting to another move. Not enough to take you out. Just going Brine to probably take them out. Brine's so garbage though, so maybe it doesn't even take out. Yeah, it doesn't take out. But you get a couple more poisons. Going to instant swap here. Okay, poison resisted, counter resisted. Trailblaze is basically a win con for them. They shield up the first one. I mean, if it's Trailblaze, they're just going to outpace you, so it's fine because it's only 5 to Trailblaze. So they should land the second one before you get to a move here. Yeah. So they're just going to outpace you now. And take you out. And now boosted should outpace this and take you out here. Yeah, you need to, like, first of all, you shouldn't have fought that hard for shield, for the second shield there. You should have gone down and then just come Annihilate. Especially if you're going to line Annihilate anyways in the ending. Take that counter advantage. Do not give up that last shield like that. Yeah, so I think, first of all, I think you would just crap alignment for the majority of these matchups. Like the amount of times that you had a bad lead followed by immediately a bad swap in was quite high. But yeah, I think you need to figure out your mid game a bit better. So for the mid game, it's basically, my thought process is, especially with a balanced team like this, can I flip switch? Yes or no? If you get hit with a ground Pokemon where rollout is resisted, the answer is probably no. Diggersby, Marowak, all these Pokemon are can you flip a fighter like Poliwrath there? Can I flip switch? The answer is probably no. So if it's a no, next thing you should be asking yourself is, can I grab a shield? Can I take a shield advantage? Can I grab 1 shield and use none? Or can I grab 2 shields and use 1 of mine? If the answer is yes, do that. So if you can grab a shield advantage, do that. If you can't even grab a shield advantage, your next question should be, can I grab one shield? Because it's easier to deal with the ones in the back than it is in the twos. Just because with twos, Pokemon can stay in longer and chip you more, which means they're more likely to keep alignment overall. Whereas one, you can maybe flip. So the third question you asked is, can I grab one shield? Can I lose in the ones? If the answer is yes, lose in the ones. So those are the orders you should be using there. But so that one where you like, I think it was against a Poliwrath where you had a shield, but then you burned one and you lost anyways. You should not be burning that shield. You should be keeping that. That second one, like if you're going to flip switch real hard and then just give it up anyways, that doesn't make any sense either. So those are some things in the mid game you need to start thinking about if you're going to be playing in the mid game there. Okay, that is it. Thanks for the support on the live chat on the stream there. And yeah, so right now on tap will be my Guzzlord team this afternoon. But again, if it will be preempted if we have any news updates for the next season. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.